They don't necessarily mean to hurt somebody though. They just.
I don't know.
I don't think men have bad intentions. Sometimes they make bad decisions.
I don't know. I think it depends on the
I
man.
think anyone has particularly bad intentions. It's like saying people are born evil. They're not. They just choose to make bad decisions.
I guess so.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Alexander Grace with Red Pill Interviews. I'm outside the Origin concert here in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm going to try and get some interviews about the Red Pill concept of alpha fucks and beta bucks. In the Red Pill community, they have a saying that says alpha fucks and beta bucks. What is meant by this saying is that women's sexual strategy is dualistic. They have two different goals when dating, and it's important to understand which one is being pursued when she's flirting with you. On the one hand, she's biologically driven to secure the highest value mate possible. Evolution has crafted her to have sex with the highest value alpha male she can, and ideally have his children. However, on the other hand, she's also guided to secure a mate who's dependable, someone who's like a good provider for her and her children. This phenomenon is known as beta bucks. The Red Pill community always advises men to be conscious of whether or not the women they're dating sees them as an alpha male with whom she will have highly passionate sex, or a beta male provider who will be less sexually exciting but more dependable in the long term. Any thoughts?
Yes. If guys could be more clear, that would be a lot more helpful.
I love sex. Take the blue pill,
Yeah,
it's
no,
darty,
that's pretty true.
get a darty ass vibe from it, bro. Drop a couple of
Probably
fingers.
pretty true.
That's the shit, my boy.
Sadly.
Alright, we're done, let's go. Let's go. Come on ladies, let's go.
Are you saying like someone who's like better looking and stuff like that, you'd go for them, or is it like?
So someone who's like really good looking and, you know, like a leader of men, an alpha male, he's the kind of guy who you're going to have like a highly passionate sort of fling with. Worthy contribution, bro. But what you're also going to do is also find someone who's a little bit less boring, because he's going to be a good husband and father like later on. You know what I mean?
I don't really have any thoughts on that.
I feel like a long-term partner should be dependable. You want someone to build a future with, and you want them, I guess, to, this sounds really like old school, but to provide. Even though like I am a modern woman and I will have a job and I'll provide for family as well, but you also want someone to connect with that and also do the same for you.
That sounds generally accurate as a whole. Like, I mean, there would be some that are actively trying not to date though, so what category would they be in?
Some kind of unknown third category, I guess. Yeah. Like monks, right?
Well, I guess so. Or just like the generally asexual who just aren't interested, you
Yeah,
know?
they're becoming a big group, those guys.
Well, I'm starting a trend. Come on.
Okay, right.
You like someone, you go for them straight up.
Yeah, that's it.
He
That's
gets
it.
it. I'm just saying, it's not as black and white as that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Do you think the phenomena of alpha fucks, beta bucks is real, that women do have a dualistic sexual strategy?
No,
Yes.
this cunt's fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, that's true. I'm gonna be honest. Yes. Yeah, I guess so. Women are smart.
Yes. I personally, I do like the alpha male, but long term I would go for the beta, what's the word?
Beta male, yep.
Beta male.
I think so, yes, absolutely, because there's the women that just want to have babies, and there's those that just want someone to look after them.
I love when Mum lets me borrow the iPad too.
Oh, is it?
Wow, she really thought that was an impressive burn. Are you aware of personally dividing the men you meet into alpha males for short-term relationships and beta male providers who are better suited for long-term relationships?
Probably not that clearly, but on some level, yeah.
No.
I actively avoid relationships, so I don't know that I would fit into either category.
Yeah,
What do these girls get yourself into?
a lot.
Who would be...
Go away. You're so annoying.
Yeah, I think so.
There's definitely men that you like see and pass by in life because you're like, they're not long term, and that's it.
But they
no
can be the
second
short term. That's fine.
Yeah, there's
But
nothing wrong with them being
I
the
think
short term.
Just
But
go
they,
for a straight route.
all right.
what he's saying is they serve one purpose, and once that purpose is served, they're not exactly long term.
Yeah, but I feel like you know if someone. Eventually, you'll know if someone is long term.
Who would be more sexually attractive to you, an alpha male or a beta male?
Me, otherwise I'll punch the head in.
Probably a beta male, to be honest.
A male provider.
Yep.
Someone that's, good for me.
Beta. You know, for long-term relationship stuff, they'd be better.
Alpha male.
Oh,
Beta male if you want long term.
yeah, long term definitely beta, but like let's say right now, obviously go for the alpha.
I guess an alpha male because you can throw them away.
They're disposable, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
In the nicest way possible.
How many more questions is there?
3.
Are they long?
You can bail if you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
See, do you think men would rather be the alpha male who has short-term flings with many women, or the beta male provider who has a committed long-term relationship with one woman?
I think most blokes would prefer alpha, but maybe as they got older, they'd prefer beta.
The first one.
Lots of flings, yeah. 100%.
Oh, I can't speak for men really.
Alpha. There's studies that say that cheating isn't necessarily a bad thing, which I don't particularly agree with. But like, they still exist and actually do serve some purpose in
I
their
think,
research.
yeah, I agree with that actually. Yeah, I think they prefer
Not to
the
say that
alpha.
all men don't want a long-term relationship. There is men out there. But, like, be realistic as well.
Yeah.
I think deep down they want the beta, but they'll say the alpha.
Do you know why? Like, any guesses?
Mainly if they're around other males to try and seem like they're one of those guys that just picks up chicks all the time.
Who would you rather choose as a provider for you and your children, the alpha or the beta male?
Beta. Obviously.
The first one. No, not the alpha male, no, the other one.
Yeah,
The
sure.
other one.
The alpha male's the hot guy. Beta male's the one that provides, which gives you money.
I need some providing. Yeah, probably provide.
Bad habits.
Beta.
Yeah.
Definitely. What can alpha provide if they're just like hot? Yeah, and a dick. Like, who cares if you're attractive and you can't provide for anyone? If you're just gonna go from job to job and are you okay?
He's in for the next person.
You're in for the next one. Yeah, if you can't provide and you can't, you know, have a job that you love and you can't care for me, what's the point of having that person?
None. If I was to raise children, I'd do them male free.
Yeah, right, cool. Why?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's more like because I personally am not looking for a partner to raise children with. If I was going to have children, I'd raise them how I want to raise them. And it's really irrelevant what the genes are or, you know.
So what kind of behaviours or characteristics would a man display for you to categorise him as an alpha?
An alpha, outgoing, quite cocky.
Takes 10 hours to reply.
He's not thoughtful. He's not thoughtful.
Being a dickhead. Generally, I don't know, wearing muscle shirts.
Egotistical. Yeah. Kind of confident, I guess, is probably one of the big ones. Yeah, confidence. And also if he would spend more time doing his hair and makeup in a day than I would.
They only care about themselves. They don't have any qualities that. No, yeah, that they just care about themselves. They don't care about what anyone else thinks, and
They necessarily just care about themselves. They're not necessarily
do.
self-conceited. They just want to serve their own purposes.
Do you think it's wrong for women to categorise men into alpha males and beta males, lovers and providers, and then treat them differently?
I reckon. Yeah. You can't judge a book by its cover.
No.
I guess if you're going to categorise them based off nothing, then that would be wrong. But if you're looking for a certain type, then that might be easy to cut to the chase rather than leading people on and, you know, pretty much wasting everyone's time in a relationship that no one's interested in.
Nah, men do the same.
I
And
don't
that's
think
fair.
we do it intentionally. It just kind of happens.
I
so
do it intentionally.
I don't. I've never done that. I've
You
always
do it.
no.
Maybe not consciously. You
Yeah,
should do it.
it's not. Yeah, it's not conscious
Right
at
now,
all.
do you see Connor as long term?
Yeah.
See, just did it.
Yeah, but say when I walks up this phone, when I first meet someone, I'm just not like, oh, this is someone I will just have a fling with tonight, or this can be long term. It just develops into what it is, and that's all.
What advice would you give a male friend who's sick of being seen as a beta male provider?
Gross balls. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I'd give advice. I'd be like, just stay the way you are.
Smile. Have a sense of humour. Personality, maybe. I don't know. Get out more.
Yeah, man up. You know, maybe they're just doing the whole thing where they think they're friend zoned, but you actually kind of need to say something before something's going to happen. So yeah, just man up.
I guess hang in there and stay true to yourself, because if you're looking for the right kind of girl, then you shouldn't have to adjust your personality to seem like a man that you're not in order to get that. Otherwise, really, you're just faking the whole thing, and really, what's the point?
You need to have confidence. But I was just thinking that my friend is very beta, wants to be seen as alpha, and I just say you need to have confidence. You need to care about others and just be who you are, because you can't, it's hard to be categorized into something, but you just need to love who you are. This sounds so, this is very cliche, but love who you are.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought of the girls' responses in this video. It's been a pretty crazy night filming. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my Patreon page, as we can find uncut footage from all of tonight's interviews and all my other interviews as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.